everyone. Okay, here's the deal. So I had streamed live twice. The first time, audio. It was audio only. Video was failing on me. We had some chit-chat fun. Okay, that was all fine and dandy. I attempted it a second time around. This time, video was working, audio was working, everything was going great. And the video turned from a personal update to a reading, which is kind of what stretched out and elongated the whole stream, right, to more than an hour and a half. And now I know not to do that again because I lost the goddamn video. I think it was too much for YouTube to process, or my internet's acting up. The point is, the video is gone. So if you were on that stream, live stream, and you were so very kind enough to go back on the whole video and to timestamp, because I had requested that someone timestamp, and I think it was JLo, and I think JLo started to timestamp. I am so sorry. The video's gone. It's gone. I don't know what's being reflected on your side, but it's gone. So I feel really bad. So I'm going to make this really, really quick for those who couldn't tune in on the live stream because it was really random. I just did it, and there were only a handful of you who appeared, but I'm so ever grateful that you did. So for those of you who were not there, here is my personal update. So for the record, I'm very sorry guys that I will not be bringing mid-month readings this May. It's not possible for me. I'm actually relocating. I'm completely uprooting my whole life from here, Dubai, where I've been living for the past year. And I'm moving back to Europe. I'm moving to London. So exciting times ahead, albeit a little bit frightening as well. But I'm looking forward. Everything will be new life, new job, new house. And I'm also studying as well, so a lot of updates on that front as well. It's just going to be a lot, but I'm really looking forward to this very positive shift in life that's happening right now. And I'm so grateful, so thankful for all the support that's come my way. I've had so many beautiful emails being sent to me of like with this wonderful energy, people supporting this move, people motivating me. You guys, I mean, some of you don't even know me, and yet I feel this love coming through in your emails. And though I love being able to help through the tarot, I just want you to know how much you helped me as well. You guys helped me so much. Some of you are always there for me, and you just mean the world to me. YouTube's like my family. I love this community. I'm so very lucky to have come across it. I'm so lucky that I'm growing and developing with you guys. True, it's not the biggest channel in the world, right? But there's a slow progress rate, and I owe that success to a lot of my wonderful viewers, and I believe that each reader here has a following, a niche, and finds their tribe that way. So I'm very lucky that I have you guys, and when it's time for this channel to explode, I would be more than happy to spend more time giving you guys readings. But for now, part of the reason why I wanted to bring this update is because I just want you to know it's going to be very tough, I think, in the next couple of months for me to be as consistent in timing. So I will still bring the monthly readings. I'm making this my mission to bring you guys monthly readings. Yes, I'm skipping on the mid-months this month. I really hope to come back with power, a lot more power, next month with mid-months as well, and to continue with that trend. Another thing I had spoken about briefly during the live chat session was the possibility of having a Q&A to make up for the fact that I don't do weeklies, I don't do dailies. There are a wealth of other tarot readers who do this, and I have the utmost respect for those tarot readers who manage to make this most of what they do, you know, and they bring you guys wonderful daily readings, weekly readings, bi-monthly readings, full moon readings, new moon, you name it, it's there somewhere. It's pretty much, it's quite difficult nowadays to be like very genuine and authentic on a YouTube tarot channel like this, because there's just so much content that's coming from left, right, and center that we can't even keep up. I can't keep up, basically. I haven't even glanced in the direction of other tarot readers and tarot readings this month, save for a couple here and there, because it's just like life can get a bit crazy. So I have so much respect for those readers who manage to bring you guys more content. And for now, for me to make up that lack of content, we can have a very real talk Q&A. What I mean by real talk, we'll talk about anything you guys want. You name it. If there's more than one person who wants a question to be answered, we'll make it the theme of a video. It can be about tarot, but it doesn't have to be about tarot. It can be about anything you want. Spirituality, the metaphysical, relationship issues, family issues, you name it, and we'll try to make the most of it. And maybe I'll master this whole live thing. And I'll have a proper live chat where I don't waste people's times. For the record, I did a very small reading. Okay, we can't call it a small reading because the whole stream was inflated to around an hour and a half as a result of the reading. I pulled out a general set of cards because we were quite a small group at first, right? So I pulled out a general set of cards that I suppose we were reading for everyone, also reading for myself. And then I pulled out one card for each sign. And one sign got 2 cards, actually. And they are not here. Why are they not here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, although I recall them. So I just wanted to briefly go over the cards that appeared. And for those of you who are watching now this update, you can take this to be a mid-month as well, if you wish. A very brief mid-month, because I can't go into as much depth as I did during the live session, but I'll do my best to sum it up really quickly so that we don't encounter the same trouble I just encountered. I can't believe I lost that video, man. And as a result of that, I deleted the first one too, just because, no. Have a lonely audio-only file. Just didn't make any sense. I can't find it. Whoa. This is strange, you guys. Okay. For the record, the 2 cards, there they are. There they are. Got them. Alright, cool. So, yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So here were the cards that popped up, and in no particular order, okay? I was just doing the signs as you were all suggesting. Gemini got the Page of Swords. And we started talking about what it feels like to be a little bit paranoid sometimes and not necessarily feel like we have full control of our thoughts and our emotions, and there might be this feeling that people are out to get you, that you can't necessarily trust people in your surroundings, and that while you do this because you want to defend yourself for any possible hurt that comes your way, to keep away certain enemies or people who are not good for you, you run the threat at the same time of shunning those who do care for you, your friends and your family. Because this Page of Swords is not a very selective energy. It's an energy that wreaks havoc when it wants to. So you want to just be a little bit mindful of this energy getting in the way of your productivity. But realize that it can also be a very productive card, because it means that you want to keep your eyes and ears open to make sure that no one tries to get at you in a way that's inappropriate. Leo got this Five of Swords here because at this time, Leo's goal, I feel, is to really better themselves, to really shoot themselves into the future where your focus is you and you alone. And this doesn't mean that you lose love and care for those who are around you, not at all, but it just means that in order for you to be in a better position to love those who are around you, you need to spend time gaining success your own way. This Five of Swords, though, can talk about temporary, spending a temporary amount of time working towards that self-success that may be perceived by others as slightly egoistic, in the sense that you could push a couple of people away this way. However, if they realize themselves that you are not doing this on purpose, then if they are made aware of this energy, is what I mean, then of course the influence, the negative influence that this Five of Swords can have is lessened in that sense. But for now, realize, Leo, that you can, good times are ahead for you. Good times are ahead. You can really be noticed, and by being noticed, your efforts being noticed that way, there can be a couple of haters out there, so watch out. And actually, Virgo got a very similar vibe as well. Virgo got this Six of Wands, right? So to talk about success coming your way, which is really, really beautiful, that you are on the right path. You may not feel like you're on the right path, but success is on the horizon, and a lot of people might be nitpicking and wondering how it is that you do what you do. It's just that there is this sense of caution that comes with the Six of Wands, because you want to make sure that no one wants to take away your success from you. No one wants to come on your bad side. This can also leave you with a little bit of that paranoid streak as well, much like this Page of Swords, that sense of paranoia that you're just not so sure who's good, who's not, who can be trusted, who can't be trusted. So you can you don't want to rub that energy off in the direction of people who care about you, or people who really truly want the best for you. So it's also important, in much the same way it is for Leo, for those around Leo and those around Virgo as well, to understand that it's just a natural defense mechanism, right? When you're on your way to greatness, there can be some people who want to counteract this greatness. They want to stand in your way. They want to just, prevent you from growing forward. And unfortunately, sometimes our paranoia wreaks havoc, and then we start thinking everyone's out to get us, but that's not the case. It's not always the case. It's just good to be mindful and to keep our eyes and ears open, right? So, what else do we have here? Sagittarius got this Ace of Cups. And this Ace of Cups talks about so much love coming your way, so much love, and you having the control to decide which direction you let this love pour in. Are you going to keep some of it for yourself, or are you going to share it with your partner, with your family? When you get the Ace of Cups, you are blessed with such beautiful, fortunate energy, and being that Sagittarius, you can really spread that blessing to so many people, and very, very effectively as well. That's what I like about seeing this Ace of Cups come into a Sagittarius's life right now. Okay. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. I had this problem earlier. I don't even think I wrote this down. We'll get back to the Six of Cups here, as I'm not quite certain who got the Six of Cups. Sorry, you guys. Eight of Cups, okay? Eight of Cups here. This was the Cancer card, and we were talking about emotional baggage coming Cancer's way. So much of it, actually, that it opens up Cancer to vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities because you are empaths. And sometimes you are taken for granted. And I apologized actually during the live chat, because Someone mentioned, hey, Cancer always goes in the end. Why is that so? And it's just that I feel like we don't say thank you to Cancer enough sometimes. We don't. Cancer is spreading blessings to everyone and doing this in a very disguised way. They don't want to rub it in anyone's face. They don't. It's just that they're kind of fixing things, and we don't always notice. We don't always notice that they're fixing things that way. So Cancer can feel a heavy emotional baggage come their way, and they are purging this emotional baggage. They are saying goodbye to the more difficult energies and emotions that they don't need to deal with anymore. This is not necessarily saying goodbye to people, not necessarily saying goodbye to situations. It is just cleansing your emotions. Cleansing. And so that you are able to discern between what you feel and what you are picking up from those around you, so that you don't go to bed having picked up on too many external energies, is what we're talking about here with this 8 of Cups. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles came out for Scorpio, and I found this to be very appropriate because of the full moon, I think, actually highlighting a lot of things in career at this time and allowing you the opportunity, like so much opportunity, although very differently from Libra. I'll get to that. Like the 9 of Pentacles, it's showing itself, it's presenting itself in a business format and saying that, hey, it's your time to shine, your time to grow, become a lot more powerful in your industry, show the world what you're capable of, show yourself also how much money you can make, how financially stable you can be. This is being able to release yourself from the shackles of anything that was basically holding you back so that you can move forward with this independence. However, with this 9 of Pentacles, we're talking about energy you've already worked on. So this was once upon a time the Ace of Pentacles. This was once upon a time a seed that you planted. Depending on how much time and effort you actually put in the last few weeks, the last few months, heck, even the last couple of years, you will now really see it grow. You will see it grow. If you were frustrated for the longest time saying, hey, I don't seem to be able to catch a break, you're going to catch a break. If you've done the work, that's the most important part. Aquarius got this Page of Cups here. And much like Leo sees a lot of strength coming their way as well, this strength that Leo has, we were talking about this as well, can affect a lot of people around them. So if they are thinking very negatively about a person or 2 or 3, or very positively as well, then those thoughts will be rubbed off on those people, right? So you want to be very mindful of the kind of, we're back to Leo, right? Of the kind of energies you're projecting that way. Aquarius, on the other hand, can do that, but can do that to themselves right now, where your mind can get transformed into matter. What you think will really directly influence what happens to you as well in your life right now. You have that very psychic ability, that latent ability to make things happen with this Page of Cups. So you want to attract good things, you want to attract fortune, you want to attract good karma your way. So make sure that you are being genuine, that you are being honest, that you are projecting the best that you can project onto everyone. You don't want to waste this beautiful Page of Cups energy. You don't want to waste it. It's still in its very beginning stages because it's the Page of Cups, so there's no mastery that is associated with this card, but there is so much potential that can come from it. Pisces got this Devil card. And so with this Devil card, we're talking about certain situations or people that we are unable to let go of, that Pisces is unable to escape from. So this means that Pisces could possibly feel rather grounded at this time and doesn't want to be grounded. Pisces likes being in that escapism, right? You like to just fly away in fantasy, in thought, in your own imaginary world where you get to envision things on your own terms. That's very comforting. Sometimes it doesn't help, of course, because if you do that too much, if you daydream too much, then you are stirring yourself away from getting your job done, getting through your daily activities here, where we can just get lost, right? But when I see the devil card appear like this, and for Pisces, then I feel like you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourselves to kind of wander into that realm of escapism, because you need to take a break. And it's okay for you to be thinking about that vacation, what vacation you want to take. You owe it to yourself. You've earned it. You need to break free from the shackles of this devil card. So perhaps what Scorpio has been able to do recently is something that would be of benefit for you to try and learn to do as well. Taurus got this King of Pentacles, and with this King of Pentacles, I got a very odd vibe, right? Because I got this vibe that this King of Pentacles figure, although it's very ideal for a Taurus, it's very earth energy, right? That it might not necessarily be you. It could be someone in your surroundings who's highly intelligent and is acting as a passive observer. And I may have mentioned this either in last month's reading or this month's reading for Taurus, where it would be helpful also for a Taurus, I think. I might have be confusing signs, to be a passive observer, where sometimes you don't have to be active in order to actually be active in your life. Sometimes it's good to take downtime so that you learn from afar what may be happening. And I feel as though if this is not you, this is someone in your environment who's doing this, who has a keen eye on you, and they're just watching your every move. They don't want to say anything about it. They most likely won't say anything about it unless they feel the need to share what's going on in their minds. But for now, they are observing you. And when I say observing from afar, it doesn't mean physically far, like from a distance. This could be someone who's close to you, like a sibling, a family member, who can be around you, around your vicinity, but they're just idolizing you. This person can also be a mentor though. They could simply be gathering intel on how it is that you are living your life right now, with the ultimate aim of helping you at the end of the day, basically. It's just that they could come to you eventually with so much to share, a lot of wisdom, and it will just come quick, like bang, 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 here's what you need to know. And then you might look at this person thinking, you couldn't have broken this down in stages. So very interesting vibe with this King of Pentacles for Taurus. Aries got this Three of Wands. And with the Three of Wands, you're letting go, perhaps contemplating what comes next, staring out into the horizon to see which direction your business is going in, which direction your children are going in, basically something that you've spent a very long time raising. So that's why we can be talking about children. And a baby can also be your business, something that you've foreseen from the ground up. And now is the time to contemplate letting go. The three of letting go in a good way, like letting them go in order to flourish. There gets a point with everyone's business where you've invested a lot of your time, and you've invested perhaps a lot of your money or a lot of your energy, and there's not much more that you can do anymore except for let the market decide, let your audience, your niche, your subscribers decide if they want to stick around, if they want to leave, your children decide what kind of relationships they want to get into, the sort of partnerships that they are drawn to, and allowing, basically, if we're talking about children or businesses, for mistakes to happen in order to improve and learn, and see how you can benefit from this organic growth that occurs with the Three of Wands. I feel like the Three of Wands is like moving forward, but it's also static energy at the same time, where we can be standing still. So it's movement in ideas, expanding your horizon that way, which is a metaphor in and of itself. So you don't have to be literally expanding your environment, right? So this is a very nice card for Aries. And it's also giving Aries a very unique vantage point in order for them to make their next move, since we're talking about movement as well. Now Capricorn got Temperance, and also with Temperance came a very unique sensation, because I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I mean, Capricorn is a very, very earthy, grounded element, and Capricorn has that ability to connect, really connect with the earth around. So just like it's very important for other signs, and in this period for us to be mindful and compassionate of everything that's happening around us. Why? Let me just quickly go, I don't mean to digress, you guys, but I'll quickly go over the cards that came out here, generally speaking, which was the Six of Swords reversed, this King of Cups. So Six of Swords in the reverse tells us that we're not quite comfortable and calm and with the energies that have been fluctuating up and down recently. And with this King of Cups, it's telling me that our emotions might be influencing our thoughts at this time. The Hanged Man was the very first card. It was not reversed when it came out. The Hanged Man was the very first card to pop up in the general reading, and I felt like there was this emphasis that we needed to pay attention to patience, compassion, and simply allowing what needs to come in, and to trust in the process, which is so hard for some people. Some people can't let go of that controlling element. They want to know what's going to happen, and they want to know that they have a hand and a say that determines that those things are going to happen on their terms. It's important to trust our guts. Guttural instinct plays a huge role, and this High Priestess comes out to remind us that this is very important. And this Judgment card here, which came out before the High Priestess, tells us that due to this state, okay, that whether we be talking about the Page of Swords here, okay, or whether we're talking about feeling like others are doing this, like they're spending too much time to themselves, they're not sharing enough with us, or they're being too selfish, or whatever it is, right? This Judgment card comes up because it says, hey, this criticism, it can be going two ways. This judgment can be going two ways. You are judging yourself as much as you are judging others around you. And until we come to terms with the fact that we are imperfect, we all have our faults, it's hard to get a grasp and a hold of this controlling energy that is around us, that allows us to feel so paranoid sometimes, that says that, hey, this person's being dishonest with me, or this person's not being straight with me, or this person's doing this to jeopardize my business, or whatever it is, right? Or is not being sincere, or this person says they love me, care for me, but I'm just not getting that. We can be a little bit off. There's a lot of intense emotions that we need to work through in general, and Capricorn right now might be so connected that if you come in the presence of a Capricorn, and let's say they're not in the best of moods, then you might feel it, and you may not be able to give them this good positive energy that you want to give the Capricorn, right? Because Capricorn needs to allow it to happen, needs to allow themselves to be able to distribute the energies that they are feeling in such a way that there's a very good balance of energies. So we want good energies, we want neutral energies perhaps, we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, and we need to realize that the energies that we put out there, which we're just rubbing off, for all the Capricorns, like that you might be giving off, it gets transformed into another form of energy. So if it's negative, we want to transmute this negative energy back into the earth, so as it doesn't affect us or anyone around us adversely, right? So here there's this realization that energy is never lost. Energy is never lost. So we just have to be mindful of how we want this energy to be transmitted. Right, guys, who did I miss? And Libra. Who got the Six of Cups? Maybe someone can tell me. I have not been sleeping. since this is also a personal update, y'all, you guys, I just have to just say, I mean, my sleep has been crazy. I don't sleep very. As it is, I usually have problems sleeping, and since I've found out I'm leaving, which has been a while now, I've just kept it on the down low, and I've only told a few people, right? It's just been manic. I don't sleep. I don't sleep much. I barely have time to respond to my emails. So also, if you've ordered a private reading from me, or if you've requested one via email, so you haven't actually put in an order, but you've just requested one, and I haven't gotten to your email yet, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, but I will. I will get back to it. Just give me some time to settle and to regain my energies, and I will. Otherwise, yeah, I'm playing catch up with so many things. Anyway, Libra got this Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. They both came out together, so I could not ignore that. So Libra is being presented now with this seed that can turn into this awesome Nine of Pentacles here. So this is the kind of energy you want to hold on to. This is the mindset we want to put ourselves in. And with this Strength card here, I really feel like health is important. Paying attention to your health right now is pivotal for this success to actually happen, for you to have the energy to make the most out of this success. You want to make sure that your health is on top, that you are getting enough sun. That also came up. It also came up in our little chat. So make sure you're getting enough sun, that so you are handling any vitamin D deficiencies, because that strength, you will need it. You will need it. Okay. Honestly, who have I forgotten, you guys? This Six of Cups, okay, really talks about reconnecting with something that has to do with your past. When we're talking about the past, I mean it might creep up. I remember this creeping up in dreams, creeping up as memories, and they come up to solve unwanted energies. Things that we have been previously unable to let go of come up in our dreams in order for us to truly analyze a way for us to let go. And it's, it doesn't hit you in a very harsh manner. So this is not the kind of energy that presents itself in 3D form and comes very threatening and says, hey, when are you going to learn your lesson? But it's more subtle, something that perhaps you can come to interpret through appropriate dream analysis. Again, I really sincerely apologize for not remembering this sign who got this, but I do believe that we've covered all the cards here. So whichever sign has been left over, it is the sign who got this card. Okay, you guys. So that was my update for you. Thank you so much for your patience and for your support and your love. And I'm, again, so sorry that I lost the videos. Next time I see you will be from London. Until then, take care, you guys. Bye.